In this video, we're going to be taking a look at a few chart analysis in preparation for the week ahead. If you love the content, please like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Happy new month, guys. I believe it's going to be a great month, so follow along as I take you through our market analysis in preparation for next week. So, as usual, we're starting with gold. So, this is a gold chart on the daily time frame. As you can see, we had a double top, which is our current highs for gold. So above these levels is just price discovery, okay, clear skies. So we clearly had an immediate bearish trend, which gave us this triple bottom here that led to the current bullish trend on gold. So this is our triple bottom, 1, 2, 3. So this marked the end of this bearish trend. And now you can see we are currently within a bullish trend aiming for the highs here. So I'm going to go down to the lower time frame to try to spot out good trade opportunities for next week. So going on to the 4 hours chart, so we're going to start from here. We had a symmetrical triangle, so we're currently having a symmetrical triangle, which means there's a good chance price could either break higher or break lower. And if we get a bullish breakout, it means the price action will be signaling a very good opportunity to go long in the direction of the bullish trend. Okay, so this is a very significant bullish market structure right now. So we're having price creating a series of higher highs and higher lows, so around these price levels, and now price making lower highs and higher lows, right? So this is a symmetrical triangle. So in order for me to get a trade entry, I'm going to go down to, let's say, the 1 hour time frame, so we can clearly see what's happening on this chart. So on the 1 hour time frame, this week I'm going to be taking a long-term approach with the market because things are getting a bit messy, okay, with traders getting chopped off the market if you are just paying attention to the lower time frame. So if you are paying attention to the lower time frame only, you are going to get chopped off because you would want to take advantage of every trade opportunity you see. But on a higher time frame, taking a broader view of the market, you get to stay patient to wait for those best trade opportunities for you to get the best trades and make more profits. Exactly, which is the reason why we trade. So here's our symmetrical triangle. So this is what I'm watching out for to go long. So I'm going to watch out for a consolidation within this triangle and a bullish breakout aiming for these highs. Now for me to go long, and if you take a note, I drew this trend line across the highs of this price action here. So we had 1, 2, 3, 3 highs. You could adjust the trend line a little bit downward. You could leave it at these highs, but it's advisable to get 2 lines there, so you get a zone or a level which marks the range at which you'll be taking your trade, right? So I'm going to wait for a consolidation within this symmetrical triangle, and either a bullish breakout or a bearish breakout is going to happen. But I wouldn't be going short on a bearish breakout because a bearish breakout might be short-lived because we are clearly in a bullish trend, right? Because I just showed you that on the higher time frame. So because we're in a bullish trend, I'm going to be looking forward for a bullish trade opportunity, right, to go long. So that's how I'm going to play gold. So I'm going to wait for this consolidation. So give me a minute. I'm going to do this again. So I'm going to wait for a consolidation like this. So this is a 1 hour time frame right now, so it's easy for you to follow along. So probably touching the lows here, making another highs here, and maybe consolidating around this level with a bullish breakout. So I'm going to go long when we take out this high. Okay, so this is going to be our resistance level. So this is the resistance level we are watching out for. So I'm going to go long when we take out this high, and at the same time taking out these sloping downward trend lines, right, which will be our scenario to go long. I'm going to follow up this chart on our Discord. If you're not on Discord, use the link in the description below to join our Discord in order for you to follow up this chart with me within a week, right? So this is how I'm going to trade gold. So for example, we do get a bearish breakout from this symmetrical triangle. So what am I going to do? So I'm going to simply wait for that breakout. I'm not going to go short because we could easily get a reversal. It could easily be a fake out, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch out for that bearish breakout. I'm going to be patient and wait for price to come into this demand zone. So this is going to be our demand zone, okay? This is an area of value. This is a very good support level because this is the last time we had a bounce off of this level from gold. So this is a very key level to watch out for, and I'm going to watch out for a sort of a reversal pattern to go long. So I'm either going to go long around these price levels. So I'm either going to go long around these price levels, or I'm going to go long when we take out these highs and this sloping trend line. This is how I'm going to trade gold. But if we get to this trend line and we get a bearish breakout below this area of value, below this demand zone, then I'm going to consider going short. So I'm going to change my opinion on the market. Maybe we might be getting a trend reversal. Who knows, right? You never know what the market does until it plays out. So that's why I'm going to wait for either a bearish breakout. I'm not going to go short. I'm going to wait for price to come into this demand zone, which is an area of value, and I'm going to look for opportunities to go long, aiming for these highs here, right? Or I'm going to wait for a consolidation around these highs and wait for a bullish breakout, taking out this high and taking out this sloping trend line for me to go long, aiming for these highs. So even if you get in here, your first target is going to be probably around these highs. Second target is going to be around these highs, and leave a little bit of position and ride that position all the way to these highs if you are good with holding trades. If not, you could just chop the market as we make higher price movements, right? So that's it briefly for gold. Moving on, I'm going to go over to EUR-USD. So EUR-USD is similar to gold. We are currently in a bullish trend, right? So this is a 4-hour chart. I don't want to go too high, but the point is this is clearly a bullish trend. And if you pull up the 5-2, taking these lows all the way to these highs, you see we have similar structure on EUR-USD, just like we had on gold on the daily time frame. So this is, excuse me, so this is EUR-USD on the 4-hour chart, and you can see we had a price retracement from these highs all the way down to the 61.8% fab level, which is a significant retracement level, right? Which means there's a possibility we're going to see pullbacks here, and this level aligns with this demand level. So this is an area of value, right? So this is a very good chance to go long, and we indeed had a triple bottom. I use this as a case study for one of our reels in order to trade support level. I don't know if you watched that. That is just an epic reel to watch, right? Check our Instagram page or our shorts videos, right, on YouTube. We explained how we would have gone long in this kind of setup, right? Assuming you saw price at this support level. So that being said, right now we made a double top, right? So we have 1, we have 2. So this is clearly a double top. Now what are we going to do in order to take advantage of this bullish move? Remember, 4 hours chart was still in a bullish trend, right? So personally, I'm going to go down to the 2 hours time frame. So this is clearly visible. So on the 2 hours time frame, what we can see is that we can see price making a bit of a reversal. So personally, I'm going to wait for price to slowly creep into this area of value. So this is our demand zone, okay? It's a support level, it's an area of value. We are calling it the demand zone because this is the price level at which traders are likely to go long, right? So I'm going to wait for price to creep into this level, consolidate a little, or give me a sign of a reversal before I go long, aiming for these highs, right? Excuse me, aiming for excuse me, 1 minute. So aiming for this high. So first target is going to be this high, then second target is going to be trailing the rest of my position as we move higher, right? So I'm probably going to aim for this high as well. So the reason why I wouldn't be going short here, okay, I'm going to show you something real quick, just like I said on gold. The reason why I wouldn't be going short, because if you want to go short, okay, I'm going to go down to the 1 hour time frame. So this is clearly visible. So if you would like to go short here, the best thing to watch out for to go short is waiting for a bearish continuation pattern, which can be in form of a consolidation. So something like this, a consolidation and a break of that consolidation, this would give you a chance to go short, aiming for this area of value. But like I said before, I like to follow the trend, so I wouldn't be going short here. Instead, I'm just going to wait for price to come into this area of value where I'm going to get my opportunity to go long, and my stop loss is going to be below the area of value, right, below the demand level. Going long here, aiming for first target is going to be this double top, second target is going to be this highs, then we ride the rest of the position as we go higher. That's if I'm going to be holding on to my positions. So like I said, if you want to follow up these charts within a week, join us on Discord. We've got lots of amazing students and traders out there that will help you, follow up with the market, share chart and share trade ideas. And if you're interested in learning to trade Forex like a professional, check out our course on Udemy. You're going to learn a lot about price action, okay? If you take notes on my chart, I haven't talked about the indicator. I just like to leave the indicator there. So this is the RSI. I trade pure price action. And if you want to learn how to trade price action, how to understand the market, understand trend and market structure, check out our course on Udemy. It's going to help you a lot, right? So moving on. So this I'm going to trade EUR-USD. So the reason why I'm not going to be, going short is because we're in a bullish trend. So there's a good chance this bearish movement might be short-lived at any point, right? You just have no idea. So I'm going to wait for price to reverse. Okay, this is the other scenario, right? If we don't come into this area of value, then I'm simply going to wait for price to get into this area of value here. So this is our supply zone, which should naturally send price downwards, right? But in this case, we might get strength from the bulls to give us that breakout we need to send price higher. So if we get a breakout from the resistance level, then I'm going to go long, right? So there's this principle I shared in my course where I talked about in a bullish trend, do not trade resistance bounce. Why? Because there's a good chance resistance levels will get their bullish breakouts because we're in a bullish trend. While in a bearish trend, do not trade support bounce because it's a good chance support levels are broken to continue the bearish trend. While in a bullish trend, it is much more logical to trade support bounce. While in a bearish trend, it's much more logical to trade resistance bounce. If you want to know more about this, get the course and you're going to understand how market structure works, right? So this is two scenarios in which I'm going to be taking advantage of EUR-USD. So first, I'm going to go long here if we get into this area of value. And the second case scenario is going long if we take out this resistance level or take out this double top, right? So that's it briefly for EUR-USD. Moving on, GBP-USD, similar chart, but we've been talking about this for a while now. GBP-USD are moving within a range, right? So if you take a look at this closely, you'll see we made a move upward, made a move downward, made a move upward, made a move downward, and now we've got into this resistance level again. So there's a good chance we come here and move higher. So I'm going to explain why I think this is most likely the next possible case scenario. So I don't think we would be coming all the way down to this level. We might, but I'm going to watch out for these levels first before thinking about lower price levels, right? So I'm going to go down to the lower time frame. So this is a 4-hour chart, clearly moving within the range, and we are just waiting for price to give us that bullish breakout, signifying that we are heading higher. So the reason why I think we might be heading higher is this. Okay, I'm going to go down to the 1-day time frame to show you what I'm talking about. So we had a very good bearish move on GBP-USD, and now we seem to be heading higher, right? So this could either be a continuation of this bullish move or simply a continuation of this bearish move. So to confirm the continuation of this bearish move, we have to take out this support level significantly. So we have to see price breaking below the support level, going lower. While if it's going to be a continuation of this immediate bullish move or a trend reversal, then we need to see price taking out this high. So I think it's going to be a bullish move because the dollar is getting weaker, right? So that's the reason why I'm rooting for a bullish breakout above this resistance level. But we're going to take it as we go, right? We're not just going to make assumptions and trade whatever the market gives us without any support to our trading system. So going down to the lower time frame, I'm going to go down to the 2 hours time frame to show you what I'll be watching out for to take advantage of the price action on GBP-USD. Excuse me, I'm going to get rid of this. So right now, the most probable case scenario is waiting for price to get into an area of value for you to take your appropriate trades. Now, this is a range, right? So there's no clear bias on where the market is headed because we could equally just come down, okay, back to this support level before we bounce up, right? So this one, we could come down to this area of value before we bounce up. That is 2. Or we could simply do something like this. So we could get a small consolidation like this and a bullish breakout signifying a bullish move. So these are the 3 case study I'm going to be watching out for to trade GBP-USD, and I'm going to explain how to take advantage of this price movement, right? So personally, I have a bullish bias on GBP-USD, but I won't be trading based on assumption. Just because I'm bullish on GBP-USD doesn't mean I'm going to jump to a buy trade right here, right? So I am going to wait for price to come into this area of value. So I'm going to wait for price to slowly creep into this area of value, where I'm going to be watching out for a very good price reversal to go long. So my first target is going to be this resistance level, and I'm going to hold the rest of my positions as we break out from that level. That's if we indeed break out, right? My second case scenario is going to be waiting for price to consolidate around this level, if we do, and get a bullish breakout above this resistance level to go long. So the consolidation here will give me a good risk to reward ratio, because my stop loss is going to be simply below the price consolidation, and my take profit is just unlimited, right? I have clear skies. I can set my take profit however I like, because if we indeed take out this resistance level, then it's just clear skies. So we have no idea how far this is going to run. So that's why waiting for a consolidation around this price level gives me a better risk to reward ratio, right? Same thing applies if we come into this area of value and I go long here following a reversal pattern, then my stop loss is going to be below the area of value, so which gives me a tighter stop loss, but my first take profit target is going to be around this resistance level here, where the next take profit level is going to be trailing my position as we move higher, right? So this is how I'm going to trade GBP-USD. Then if we take out this area of value, then you might be looking for so you might be watching out for price levels all the way to this area of value, where I am also going to look forward to opening a bullish trade, right? Opening a buy trade around this level. So for now, I'm going to be watching out for a consolidation around this level with a bullish breakout, or a move into this area of value where I'm going to go long, or we might break this level and go here. But I am not going to take a risk by going short, because this looks more like a bullish setup in my opinion. Why? Because we are taking so much time to consolidate, which means when we take out this resistance level, the movement to the upside is going to be massive, like really, really massive. You can see, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, it took us approximately, okay, let's see, it took us approximately how many days? Where is that to? Okay, so I'm going to put this 2 here. It took us approximately yeah, so this is 79 days. It took us approximately 79 days to move from these lows all the way to this high, right? So that's about 2.5 months. Now let's see how long we've been consolidating for. So I'm going to move this 2 here. So we've been consolidating for, let's see, from this support level here all the way down to current price level. So we've been consolidating for 121 days. So you can imagine the breakout that's going to follow this consolidation when it eventually happens. So that's why I urge you guys, if you are trading GBP-USD, do not miss the bullish breakouts from this resistance level, because it's going to be epic. Okay, there's going to be lots of money to be made. So moving on, USD-JPY real quick. So this one is something we followed last week, and most traders just got chopped off this market. I really didn't take any trade on USD-JPY because it was just a choppy market, moving up and down and all that. So now you can see we had, okay, I'm going to zoom out a little. So in USD-JPY we had a very good bullish move, okay, all the way to this level. Now we seem to be having a bearish market structure. The reason is because we've taken out this low, right? So this is clearly a new trend, in my opinion. Right now, that's what it looks like. So this is clearly a new trend. So there's only one case scenario where I'm going to go short in line with this new bearish trend, and that would be waiting for a break of this support level, right? So this is a 2 hours chart. So all I am going to do is wait for price to slowly creep into this support level, which is our trend line, get a consolidation on this trend line, and a bearish breakout to go short. This is what I'm going to be watching out for, to go short on USD-JPY. I'm going to do nothing else. If this doesn't happen, I'm just going to stay away from USD-JPY, because I'm not interested in losing money, right? Yes, we all lose money, but you could follow your principles to mitigate the amount of losses you make in the market. So this is how I'm going to trade USD-JPY, right? So if we get a sharp, so if we do get a sharp bearish breakout, then I'm going to wait for a retest followed by a bearish reversal to go short. This is another case scenario. Then if we get a sharp bearish breakout and we don't get a retest, I'm going to wait for a bearish consolidation, and a bearish breakout from that consolidation signifying that price is going to go lower. So this is known as the ABC pattern, if you understand Elliott waves, right? This is what I'm going to be watching out for to go short on USD-JPY. Other than this, I'm just going to stay away because this looks like a choppy market. So if we do go short, or if we do get a bearish breakout from this pattern, it means there's a good chance gold is going to go higher because USD-JPY and gold are negatively correlated, right? So if you understand currency pair correlation, then you understand what I'm talking about. I'm going to make videos on all this stuff on YouTube, so just stick with us, subscribe if you love the content, and share your thoughts in the comment section, right? Once again, if you're interested in learning to trade Forex like a professional, check out our course on Udemy. I have attached the link in the description below. Lastly, we're going to talk about Nasdaq. So real brief, we've talked about this for so many weeks now, having this descending triangle, having a bullish breakout, and explicitly talked about waiting for a consolidation around this level and a bullish breakout of this resistance level to go long, which is what we did last week. So we had a good breakout from this triangle, we had a consolidation, and we had a bullish breakout, send price higher. So right now I'm going to wait for two things. I'm either going to wait for a retest followed by a bullish reversal pattern to go long, right? So in one of my videos I talked about entering trade after a retest at this high. So let's say for example we do get a reversal here. So that strategy of waiting for price to take out the new high before going long is for quick breakout and retest, right? So let's say on a 1 hour time frame you get a quick breakout, we get a quick retest immediately within the same timeline, then you just wait for price to take out that high. But for price movement like this that last for weeks, so because a retest might not happen for another month, right? So if a retest happens around a significant area of value, because this is a 4 hour time frame, then you could go long when we get a bullish reversal pattern. Okay, it could be a bullish breakout from a rectangle, it could be an engulfing candle, which is the best form of candlestick reversal pattern in my opinion. So a bullish engulfing candle at this price level, if we get a retest, would be my scenario to go long, aiming for these highs here and then these highs, while my stop loss is going to be just below the bullish engulfing candle. So this is just a good risk to reward ratio. This is how I trade. It gives me a better risk to reward ratio with my trades. So other than that, I am going to wait for something else like this. I'm going to get rid of this right now. So I'm going to wait for, so if we don't get a retest, I'm going to wait for a consolidation in form of a bullish flag, right? And a bullish breakout from that consolidation to go long. So I'm either going to wait for a retest or I'm going to wait for a consolidation and a bullish breakout from that consolidation to go long on Nasdaq. So that's it briefly for this week's analysis. If you love the content, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to follow us on Discord because I'm going to be following up this chat personally this week as we move forward with the months, right? So that's it from me, guys. See you next week.